The man who refused to break. Rain falls against the dim street light. A man walks down an empty sidewalk with his hood pulled over his head. This man's name is Marcus. And if you saw him that night, you'd probably think he was just another man walking home. But what you couldn't see was the weight he carried. Marcus grew up on the east side of Detroit, not the part you see in magazines, the other part. The one where sirens replace lullabies and hope sometimes feels like a rumor. His mother worked 2 jobs. His father, a man Marcus only knew through stories. Growing up, Marcus learned 2 things early. Life doesn't give you anything, and nobody is coming to save you. By the time Marcus turned 16, he was already working. Not because he wanted money for sneakers, but because the lights in the house needed to stay on. Some nights, he would come home from school, drop his backpack, and head straight to work washing dishes in a restaurant downtown. Grease, heat, long hours. But Marcus never complained, because every dollar meant his little sister could sleep without worrying if the power would shut off. But life has a way of testing people who are already struggling. One winter night changed everything. Marcus was walking home from work. It was nearly midnight. Snow falling, street empty. Suddenly, headlights flashed behind him. A police car. The officer stepped out and began asking questions. "Where are you coming from?" Marcus explained. But explanations didn't matter. Before the night ended, Marcus was in handcuffs. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong assumptions. He spent 2 days in jail before everything was cleared up. But those 2 days changed how the world looked at him. Jobs stopped calling back. Teachers treated him differently. People whispered. And Marcus started to understand something painful. Sometimes you can do everything right and still be treated like you did everything wrong. For a while, Marcus lost his way. Anger became his closest friend. He started hanging around people who promised quick money, fast cash, no waiting. And for a moment, it felt like life was finally giving him something. But fast money comes with fast consequences. One night, Marcus watched one of his friends get arrested right in front of him. Another friend never made it home at all. That night, Marcus sat alone in his room staring at the ceiling, thinking about his mother, thinking about his sister, thinking about the man he was becoming. And he made a decision, a quiet decision, but a powerful one. Marcus decided he wasn't going to become another story people told about wasted potential. He enrolled in community college, worked construction during the day, studied at night. There were days he was so tired he fell asleep on his textbooks. Days when bills piled up. Days when quitting seemed easier than continuing. But Marcus kept going. Not because it was easy, but because he understood something most people never learn. Pain is temporary, but regret lasts forever. Years passed. Slowly, life began to change. Marcus graduated, got a stable job, moved his mother into a better home, watched his little sister walk across a graduation stage he once thought she might never reach. And one day, Marcus walked past that same streetlight where he once walked home in the rain. But this time, his shoulders weren't heavy because he realized something. Life didn't defeat him, it shaped him. The struggles, the setbacks, the nights he thought he wouldn't make it, they didn't break him, they built him. Marcus still walks those same streets sometimes, but now when people see him, they see a man who made it. What they don't see are the storms he survived to get there. And maybe that's the lesson in Marcus's story. Strength isn't about never falling, it's about refusing to stay down.
Because sometimes the strongest people in the world are the ones who had every reason to quit, but chose to keep going. And Marcus was one of them.